Hey everybody, this is Tom, the Indecisive Artist, or Tita, as what one of my friends called me, so I've kind of been running with that lately. Just shorter, easier to put into title names and all that stuff, but, um, kind of a little bit of an update video, since it's been quite a while since Steve and I have done any sort of streams, and obviously what I'm playing right now is going to be our first stream since the end of Chrono Trigger, or it was Parasite Eve. Oh, we were doing Threads of Fate too, but either way, it's been quite a while, and I just kind of felt like doing a bit of a, just a check-in for anybody who does watch any of these, since it has been so long. And we've just been kind of working and just having a lot of things going on, so we haven't really had much of a chance to get together and do this. If you have been watching any of the other streams I've been posting with Ammo Clip 20, the Resident Evil streams, those have just been a bit easier to do, mainly because of the fact that, it's Xbox One, so, we can just get together and it doesn't matter, if we're at each other's house or not, we can just kind of jump on, and it's just been easier to do that. But Steve and I have been talking lately and decided to kind of jump back in to doing our streams, and this is probably one of my top 3 favorite games ever, so I've been dying to play this one. And right now I'm just kind of doing a bit of leveling in a place that you'll notice, where it's at when we actually play tomorrow, because episode 1's actually going to be streamed tomorrow at 8 p.m. as the little scrolling text bar at the bottom of the video tells you. But I'm kind of excited for that, and I'm trying to kind of prepare for this, because this game, unlike the other ones that we played, if you've ever played it before, the difficulty ramps up real quick and can get exceptionally difficult. So with the fact that we're actually streaming, I don't want to kind of stop and power level all the time. Like, we kind of did that in Secret of Mana here and there, and it was alright, but for the most part in this game, you kind of can't really do that. Like, I have to be able to keep the story going, and we're still going to be doing, all of our, stupid little voices and everything. And the party we have right now, Steve's actually going to be playing Alex and Ramus, however the hell you say his name, and I will be voicing Luna and Null, the little white dragon, or I don't know if you're technically supposed to know that, but whatever. The little flying cat, I guess, behind, or he's floating up there right now, and they're all really good characters. This game is so good. This is actually the PSP version, also. The original version, well, actually the original was a Sega Saturn, but the one that I originally played was on PSP, or not PSP, PlayStation. And then I played this one a couple years ago, and it was a remaster, obviously, so we changed a lot of the really terrible voice acting, which kind of sucks, because this game actually does have some voice acting, so we're not really going to be able to voice act everything, but we're still going to implement our own little, twist on things like we normally do. And as far as the new setup for the stream itself, the chat bar may not be in there for this one, just because it's the first stream back. I'm not really sure how many people are going to show up, and if a lot of people seem to want to be here for it, and the chat kind of starts booming a little bit like it has in the past, I'll put it back in the video, just because, like I said it back in the original introduction video that we did, I really enjoy being able to read said after the fact, because, you know, I've watched plenty of people's streams that they've posted, like Oni, and sometimes he says certain things, it's like you can't really tell, you know, who he was talking to or what he actually said. So, you know, you gotta kind of deal with that, and that's why I like having the chat in there. But I did a bit different stuff for this one. I brought the scrolling text bar back, which we haven't had actually since Secret of Mana. Just because, I don't know, it gives little updates and everything. It just kind of, I guess for the most part, it just kind of takes up a little bit of space too. But, keep saying but, oh well. So the setup's going to kind of remain like this, and we kind of lost our tab guide, so we can't really use the CLR browser to make things look really nice, like the Chrono Trigger stream. So I kind of had to make do, and that's why I put the little picture in the background, and you can't really see it, but it's a cool little picture, and it just kind of makes it look nicer. I didn't want the little black background and everything like that, like we kind of have had in the past. Just makes it look nicer, a little bit more pleasing to look at. But shouldn't have as inauspicious of a start as we normally do, because I made sure to set up everything, obviously, since I'm doing this video right now, that's going to be posted to the YouTube. Which, speaking of the YouTube, I ended up changing the name to IndecisiveGaming, which was just kind of a little thing that I used for my streams. And the reason why I guess I did that was completely unscripted gaming is kind of long to actually put into a title. And I have this weird thing where I really like having a full title, because it's mainly for archiving purposes, and also just because, I don't know, I like it. I always like putting like a title name or an episode name and all that in there. So it kind of helps me do that, and I guess it's kind of OCD in a way that I have to have everything in there real nice, whereas, you know, in the original streams I didn't really do that as much. But I'm kind of trying to do that more, like especially with the Tita and Nemo series of Resident Evil 5 and 6, which we're close to finishing 6, and we're close to finishing 5 also. If anybody actually wants to go and watch that, all that stuff posted on there. And unfortunately there was a few streams, like the Threads of Fate stream never got posted. The rest of Resident Evil 1 and Until Dawn and The Last of Us never got posted, just because it was a whole lot of work to do all that, and I was pretty much the only one doing it, mainly because I had the ability to do it. Like, I had the programs and everything to split everything up, and I have all the accounts to, you know, post, so I kind of more or less had to do it. But so there's some things that didn't actually fully get posted, and that kind of sucks. Like, I'm going to try and get them out in the near future, because actually I don't even think Chrono Trigger, the final episode, was up there for that. But everything else is Secret of Mana and Parasite Eve and a couple other things. But either way, back to Lunar. This is kind of our beginning a new stream, since it's been so long, and both Steve and I really like this game, so it's going to be fun to actually play it. And, you know, just voice it and be goofy and stupid and try to actually be funny like we normally do. Because I know we're probably not all that humorous. But unfortunately Steve actually couldn't be here tonight, because he pretty much only has Tuesday nights that... Oh, Alex went up to level 11. And so he can only really be here one night. So I'm just kind of doing this myself, because like I said, I kind of wanted to do a little update video and just kind of let everybody know, you know, who cares to know just kind of what's going on, and just a lot of shit kind of ended up happening. Like, I turned 30, and I wasn't really expecting myself to be one of those people that just kind of had that, like, oh my god, I'm 30. And I just kind of had a bit of a spiral, I guess. So that kind of contributed a bit to not doing the streams anymore, and it was a lot of stress. It was the holidays, because our last actual stream together, I believe, was Super Star Wars. Was the last one Steve and I did. Because, I gotta level up. Alyssa and I have done some where we were doing Shadow of the Colossus and Aria of Sorrow, which unfortunately our capture card broke, which is one of the reasons why we're playing Silver Star Harmony on a emulator, which I do own it, but we were kind of restricted back to what we were originally and just using the computer, so we kind of have to make do with that for now, which isn't necessarily a problem, because if, you know, Tiger, one of our regulars, he's actually one of our moderators too, and Puppers, so I don't know if he's going to come back. I hope he does. He liked the post on our Facebook page, so I'm hoping he comes back. They're both our moderators, and they sometimes actually like to get on to Skype, along with Bowtie, and a couple other people. They are regulars, they always kind of like talking to us, because we kind of prided ourselves on being as interactive as possible. So, being on the computer, we can actually do that. We can use Skype and all that. And, I don't know. I'm hoping you guys probably remember Cake back from way back when, Alyssa's Lizard. She feeds her crickets, and oh my god, if you watch some of the Resident Evil videos, you'll hear crickets in the background. Thankfully there's nothing going on right now, because that annoyed the hell out of me. But that's also another reason why I kind of stopped streaming. Like, I've been wanting to stream for a while. Mike, Ammo 20, which you guys should check him out too. He's got a lot of stuff, and he's a really cool guy. One of my best friends for years. He kind of got me back into streaming with Resident Evil, but the damn crickets are so annoying, and I hate hearing that. And my headset, for some reason, does this weird static noise. I don't know how to fix that. But we actually got a AC in the room now, so heat was another factor why a lot of Resident Evil videos haven't been posted or haven't been being done. Because I don't know if anybody watching this is gonna be living in Michigan, but good Lord, it's been warm. But yeah, that's just kind of some things that have been going on. You know, just life kind of came down, and work has kind of been a little bit hectic, changing times, and just that sort of thing. But we're making an effort to kind of get back into this, just because I had a lot of fun, and Steve had a lot of fun, and we don't really get to see each other very much anymore, other than this, so it's kind of a way to reconnect with friends. But, God, I gotta stop saying that. Tuesdays at 8 are gonna be our time, for at least right now. There's a chance we might be able to switch it, because I kind of liked Thursday nights, because more people could actually show up. So we're gonna see how things go with that. But this is gonna be pretty exciting to play this, because, like I said earlier, this is one of my favorite games ever. and just, you know, being able to interact with people and all that. And I kind of need to be able to do that again, because these past months, I ended up posting on the Facebook that it's been like half a year or so. You know, it's been about a year, well, a little under that. So it's gonna be nice to get back into this and talk to people again, and hopefully make new friends and that sort of thing. But yeah, this was just a little bit of video to kind of show you what you're going to be dealing with or seeing in this game. It's just one little part I'm kind of sticking in here, that way it doesn't spoil anything. And yeah, I'm 6 hours in right now, and I've barely done anything but level 11, which should help out in the long run. So that's it. I'm going to end the video right here, so if you guys watch this and decide you want to come and watch episode 1, we'll be doing it 8 o'clock tomorrow night. I don't know if it's going to be directly on time, because Steve says normally around 8 o'clock he'll be getting here, whereas he used to get here earlier, so we could kind of start on time, but I'm pretty sure it'll be roundabout. So if you can, stop by. If not, you know, just whenever you can. Be nice to meet some new people and all that. So have a nice night if you're watching this, and hopefully see you at the stream. Bye.